Hi, Libra. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we are going to do your weekly reading. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. It's the same link if you want to be read at the end of any of my lives, okay? All right, new people, this is for you. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. But before you come up in here, there are a couple of things you need to know. If you have a problem with fucking profanity, you need to get the fuck out of here because I'm not going to stop cussing and you saying anything about it. All that's going to do is make me fucking cuss even fucking more. Okay? If you think you Steven Spielberg or you think you motherfucking James Cameron and you like to come up in here and tell people what to do with their shit, or if you in film school, whatever the fucking reason is that you feel like you are the one that can tell me about some shit I've been doing for almost 6 years, you can get the fuck on too. Okay, because this is my shit. I told you, it is not a fucking democracy. It is a dictatorship. So if you're okay with that, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Okay, this is a general reading. Okay, meaning some of the stuff I say is going to resonate. Some of the things may not resonate. The entire reading might not resonate because it just depends. It depends on if you belong in this collective or not. Okay, that's why I like to show people the door, because it's not that I don't want you in here, is that I want the right people in here. I don't feel like every person belongs in every tarot card on every tarot card channel, especially with mine. Okay, so I'm saying all that to say this is a trial run here. New people to see if we like each other, if we okay with each other. Okay? All right, let's get started. Good morning, Natalie. How you doing? You just say good morning. Her show is on. How you doing, Natalie? That was funny. I needed that laugh. Okay, here we go. So you got some passionate new beginning coming your way, Libra, right? We're doing an in-depth relationship spread, so we're gonna see what else Spirit wants to tell you about your love life. We're gonna talk about you, we're gonna talk about your person, and then we're gonna talk about the relationship, okay? Oh Lord. Okay. We almost made it. The weekend is almost here. It is Thursday. Loving it. Okay, so overall energy we have for you, Libra. Okay, let me say this. If this video is messed up, let me know in the comments, because I'm doing a backup because something's been going on again with the fucking internet. And so I got the backup just in case, this don't come out the way it's supposed to. Okay. So we got the Five of Swords here. This is talking about winning at all costs. You can also talk about the fact that you've had a lot of people play mind games with you, but I feel like Spirit is working on you, right? They are trying to get you to understand what you need to understand so you can move forward. Okay. That all of these things were just only lessons. And so this is about you being in this energy of winning at all costs when it comes to you changing your life. Because it depends, your life depends on it. Okay. Okay. You said it's Friday, Junior. I like that one. I never heard that before. I'm about to use that one. Okay. Then we got the star, right? It's Aquarius energy. It is talking about wish fulfillment, right? Like that you're wishing on a star. I'm wishing on a star. Look, I'm cracking. I'm wishing on a star. Okay, what's the name? Brenda K. Star. That's the song. And so with that, with this card, this is Spirit telling you that what you've been wishing for is about to come true as long as you do what you're supposed to do, Libra, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you, like, Spirit gave me this line out of from Scream 3. What's that lady name? Parker Posey? I think that's her name. She says, you see this? Someone's gonna pay for this. So Spirit is telling you, you're gonna have to pay for this relationship by you working on yourself, by you bettering yourself. Okay, not money wise, but how you move, energetically. Okay, so we got the Seven of Swords showing up here. This is talking about. I feel like you can talk about the fact that you've been backstabbed, betrayed, lied to, and things like that. But we are now talking about the backstabbing, the betraying, the lying that you've done to yourself. This is about you learning how to be aware of being self-aware of what's going on in your life so that you don't keep repeating the same shit over and over again so you can get off the hamster wheel. Okay? And then with the Tower, Scorpio energy, you could have Scorpio placements, your person could have, you both could have. This is about the change that's gonna occur when you and this new person come together, okay? And it's about you needing to open yourself up with the Four of Pentacles. Because remember, I tell you, whenever in tarot you see somebody with something in front of their chest, it's talking about them holding themselves back emotionally, okay? Or blocking themselves, being emotionally unavailable. And so Spirit is saying you're going to have to open yourself up, okay? You've had false starts with people with the Four of Cups, but this is about you taking the lesson and moving on, learning how to balance out what's happened to you with the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, and heal yourself so you can step into this love with this new relationship where there's equal love and equal give and take, okay? All right, let's clarify. I like your cards though. I like the cards that I have here. All right. I don't look at the Five of Swords as something bad. Okay. Spirit is telling you you're gonna have patience. Look, they gave me this card. See there? It's a snail. There's a snail in her hand. See it? And so you know how slow fucking snails. You know, but you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh at this shit, Libra. You know how slow fucking snails move, right? So Spirit is like, have patience. That's what they said. Patience. Okay? It just is what it is. We in it. It's like when you're going through shit. The only way out is through. You can't go back. And if you stop, you just went you just right there. You got to you got to keep going till you get out. That's what Natalie says. Snail speed. Yep. You got to take your time, okay? So you could be seeing numbers, repeating numbers, synchronicities, okay? Like 11, 11, 22, 22. You know, even the mirrored ones, right? It's talking about 12, like 12, 21, 21, 12, like that. So we have joy here. So Spirit is telling you this is what you need to be looking for. Your own happiness, okay? Your own happiness. Because I keep telling y'all, some of y'all in this motherfucker, all of y'all, I'm talking to everybody in this whole entire collective. I don't care what your sign is. Okay. If you're in here and you're watching this message is for you. Okay. Spirit is telling you, you got to stop living these half lives. Okay. And what I mean by that is you living a life and everything about your life for you sucks. And then you wonder why you fucking unhappy. Think about that. That's crazy. Okay. It could be some shit you learned from your caretakers. It could be some things that you picked up throughout life. You could have just given up and just been like, I'm just gonna let life be whatever the fuck it's gonna be, and it just is what it is. But then you wonder why you're unhappy. You're unhappy because you're not looking for your joy. Okay, you can be happy, you can be joyful without having a partner. Okay, and it's not that Spirit don't want you to have a partner. Spirit wants you to be adequately ready for this person when they come in, and not fucking latching on to them and hanging on to them and treating them like they're the fucking air and you need them to breathe. That's what we talk about when we talk about codependency. We don't want none of that shit. We want to be able to stand in our power and know our worth. And when this person comes in, they stand beside us and we stand beside them as the sovereign beings we are. We coming together as a team, but you standing in your own power and they're standing in theirs. I'm not saying that it's not going to be a situation where if you need to lean on somebody, you need support, that you're not going to be able to reach out to this person for that, because of course you are. But this is about you putting all your fucking eggs in one basket. Like, if I don't get this person, my life is not gonna be complete. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Come on, y'all. You was born by yourself. A lot of y'all been living a lot of this life by yourself. And for some of us, when we gonna go by ourselves. We ain't gonna be with nobody. I'm not saying that you're not gonna be in a relationship with nobody, but I'm saying when it's time for you to close your eyes, it may be by yourself. You may have to go by yourself, and your partner may have gone before you, or they could be there at your bedside when you go. But I'm saying all this to say, you gotta stop thinking that life ain't life unless you specifically have certain things, because when you do that, you're giving your power to the outside. And whenever you do that, you give your power to people, places, and things, then that's when those people, places, and things are able to control you. And we don't want that. We don't want that. We want to be able to be in an energy where we're powerful. And if we got to get the fuck up and kick you off in the goddamn ass to get you the fuck out of our lives to be goddamn happy, then that's what the fuck we gonna do. That's the energy that you need to be in. It's not that you don't need You know, you're not wanting somebody in your life. And by you saying you don't need, because you don't need the person. You look, you breathing, you living now. They ain't here, right? You living now. You might not be at your happiest, but the reason why you're not at your happiest is not because this person is not here. Thank you, Natalie, for the 100 jewels. It's not because this person is not here. It's because you choosing to not fucking be in your joy. You're choosing to not be happy. Okay? So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's time for y'all to start kicking yourself in the fucking ass and saying, okay, what is going to make me motherfucking happy? Regardless of who is in my life or who is not in my life. Okay? Because even if you have kids, even if you have family members, even if you have all these other people around you, all of us know situations where we've been surrounded by people and we've never felt the loneliest we've felt the loneliest that we've ever felt with surrounded by people, right? So I'm saying all this to say, even with all these people in your life, nothing is guaranteed. There's no guarantee that your parent is going to be with you for the rest of your life, or your lover is going to be with you the rest of your life, or your child is going to be with you for the rest of your life. And at some point, they going to get up and leave anyway, because you going to have to cut them apron strings, and you going to have to let them, like, you know how the dang mama bird pushes the baby birds off the damn ledge. If she don't do that, they would never learn how to fly and soar on their own. So I'm saying all these things to tell you that no relationship is meant to be fucking permanent. Nobody's meant to be permanent in your life. So once you can get that into your head and understand that, you can be free, because you realize that I'm glad and I'm grateful that these people are here. But my life don't fucking stop if they're here or if they're not here. I'm still going to be happy. I'm still going to do the things I need to do. I'm still going to take care of myself. That's what Spirit is trying to get you to understand. You got to stop latching onto these people and putting that type of pressure on your relationship. Because think about that. If somebody came into a relationship with you and did that to you, that is daunting to know that somebody is latching on to you and expect, you know what I'm saying, expecting all of this stuff for you and stuff like that, and you got your own stuff to take care of. So you need to think about that. You need to think about how the fuck you showing up. Okay? Cause look, you know what I hear? Bag lady, you gonna miss your bus. You can't hurry up cause you got too much stuff. And you know what's the thing what it said? Um, oh, when they see you coming, ninjas take off running from you. They do. Oh, yes, they do. That's why they running, some of them, because you trying to latch on. We don't want them types of relationships. We want freedom, freedom. You got to give for what you take. That's what the fuck we want. We don't want all that other stuff, because all that other stuff is unnecessary. We don't need it. Okay? It looks good when you seeing it on TV or you're reading about it in the fucking book. But when you in that shit, it's unhealthy. And Spirit is trying to get you out of these unhealthy dynamics, Libra. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay? All right, let's move on. So we got 3 cards that fell for you. I like what I see for you though. We got the Ace of Wands. It's talking about a passionate new beginning, right? A fresh new start when it comes to all the areas of your life, not just your love life. Because if you're looking for your joy, if you're looking for what makes you happy, everything is going to be a passionate. Think about the one. Let's do this. Think about one area of your life where things are going well, where you're happy, right? Where you're getting everything you feel like you deserve, or you're headed in the direction you want to go in, right? Imagine if you felt like that in every area of your fucking life. This is what you would be. This is what you would be. Joy, right? So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get you to this. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to feel good, right? But you got to understand, it's not a person, place, or fucking thing that makes you feel good. It's the love and the relationship that you have with yourself. That's what Spirit keeps trying to teach you. Okay, that don't sound like the fucking answer everybody want to hear. It ain't you because you ain't know my person and all this stuff. Like I said, the only thing this person is coming into your life to do is to mirror the relationship you have with yourself back to you, to echo it back to you. So wouldn't it make sense knowing that let me get my relationship with myself together? Because like I say, I'm the fucking bee's knees, baby. I'm the person that when I come up in the room, like I told you, it could be a room full of fucking a million supermodels. It ain't me. Okay, I am the baddest bitch up in the fucking room. I am the Dundada. I am the best thing since sliced bread. Loving yourself. And it's not about being arrogant. It's not about thinking that you're better than anybody else. It's about understanding that yes, they got it going on, but I fucking got it going on too. That's the energy we talking about, the confidence, okay? Because confidence is sexy like a motherfucker. When you see, you know you when you see people, there's people that you see and you be like, hmm. You know what I'm saying? That person, they may not even be the most the most handsome or the most beautiful person you've ever seen, but their confidence makes them look even better, right? So this is about you learning to find your happiness, because when you live in a happy life, it's like you letting your light shine bright. You shining bright like a diamond. It's like the spotlight is on you and everybody can fucking see it. They can see it in the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you show up, the way you move, because you're completely enjoying your life. And this is what Spirit wants you to do. Spirit does not want you to hang your hat on a relationship with somebody where when in this life change is the only constant. And I'm not trying to tell you that when this person comes into your life they gonna be right on out the door. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the more you can depend on and love yourself, the better this relationship with this person is gonna be, because you're not, like I told you, latching on to them or putting undue pressure on them, and they're not doing the same to you. You're with each other because you want to be, and for no other reason, not because you need somebody to love you, or not because, oh, they're the only person that makes you happy, or they're the person that takes care of you, or if you ain't with them, you ain't got no money. None of that. That's why Spirit is telling you, get yourself together in all these areas. Find your joy in all these areas and what it is, how you make money, how, what's going on with your career. You know what I'm saying? The way you take care of yourself, all of these things. It's so important. And I told you, if you want to transform your life, that's what we're doing. That is why Spirit is telling you to live your life and enjoy your singledom. Because I promise you, your person is doing that. So you need to be doing that too. You don't have to be out here and be with nobody else in order to be happy in your life. You can be happy in and of yourself. Okay? That's the message that Spirit is trying to tell you. Find your happiness. Find your joy on your own without this person. Because nobody needs to have, oh, how can I explain that to you? Nobody needs to have that type of power over you. You don't need to give nobody that type of power to where you feel like, oh, if this person ain't in my life, I just don't know what I would do. Unhealthy, unfucking healthy. The only person you need to be saying that shit about is yourself. If I ain't here, if I ain't motherfucking happy, it ain't good. You know how they talk about happy wife, happy life. You need to be saying happy me, fucking happy life. That's what you need to be saying, okay? All right, so we also have the Queen of Cups showing up here. It's Scorpio energy. Spirit is telling you, you got a lot of love to give, but you need to start out, Libra, by giving it to your fucking self. It's you. It's what you give to you. Nobody can give to you something that you don't give to yourself. That is why it has been so difficult for a lot of you to find relationships. And when you get into these relationships to be able to sustain them and for them to be healthy, it is because you are not showing up healthy. You are not being healthy in and of yourself. Okay? And like I told you, it's not the most romantic answer, but it's the fucking truth. Okay? Let's clarify. Okay, we have, look, you and this new person is sending you telepathic messages, your soulmate, okay? Like I told you, a lot of you feel this person. I talk about this all the time. You have psychic abilities. Stop letting people cut you off at the knees and tell you, oh, that shit ain't real or whatever. They don't have no fucking clue. Okay, they don't have no clue. You are in this collective. These messages are resonating with you for a reason. You have psychic abilities. You're an empath. So you can feel this person. You're dreaming about this person. You picking up songs. If you clairaudient or whatever clairs you got, you might be seeing visions about this person. If you're clear, oh God, what is it? Clear. What's the fucking clear? Oh my God. I'm like blanking out. Okay, if you're clairaudient, you're listening to the music. Okay, if you're clairsentient, you could be feeling this person energetically, right? If you're clear with the vision, you can say, I don't know why the hell I'm blanking out on that word. If you have that, you seeing it. You seeing the visions in your mind's eye, in your third eye. It's a reason. Clairvoyant. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you. I don't know why the fuck I was flipping out at that damn word. I was blanking out. But anyway, let's get back to it. If you're clairvoyant, you're seeing things in your mind. Don't dismiss this stuff. If it's coming to you out of nowhere, it's your person. Uh, you know, they're communicating with you. You gotta understand that. You got to understand that. I keep telling y'all, you keep looking at the 3D and thinking that this is the be all end all. We are fucking sentient beings. We are fucking empaths. We are psychic beings. And we're not even from this fucking place we're in. That's why it feels so foreign. That's why it's so hard here. That's why all the things we going through. And so you got to understand what's going on in the 5D. That's the shit that's going down. Because I keep telling you, all this shit that's here in the 3D, the fucking cameras, the lights, the fucking phones, all these things, they started out in the 5D before they could ever pop up in the 3D. All of this shit is nothing but energy, right? So saying that, if you understand that, then you should understand. If you're feeling this person, if everything in the 5D is telling you that this person is here, stop doubting it. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. They're telling you, we reading your energy. This is your fucking energy. That's why I tell y'all when y'all be complaining about that dusty and crusty, I said, well, it's your energy. So if they coming out, it's because they're there for whatever reason. Whether you keeping them in there or they fucking in here latched on, not trying to let you go, right? So I'm saying the same thing about your person. This person is in here. They worrying about you. They wanting to be with you. They're loving on you, and you got to get yourself together so you can be receptive to this person when they come in. Okay. All right. So we got sorrow showing up here. It says deep distress caused by loss, disappointment, or other misfortunes suffered by oneself or others. So whatever it is that you are sad about or disappointed about or depressed about, it's time for you to get yourself together. Because I hear it again. I'm walking on sunshine. That's what Spirit wants you to be, like that. Okay? And they say, and because at the end of that, she said, and it's time to feel good. That's what she said. It's time to feel good. So it's time to let go of all this old shit. Okay? Because you've been hanging on to it, some of y'all, for fucking decades. And it's time for you to let it go. All right, let's move on. Okay, so we got the cleanse, right? So it's talking about detox, ridding negativity, purification. This is about you, like I said, clearing out the old stuff we just talked about. And see, I told you, codependency, that's what we was just talking about. That you need to let go of that unhealthy attachments and things that weigh you down. All right? All right, let's move on. We're going to move on to your person. Hold on. Ugh. Every time I start reading, my nose runs. Pray for their person, please, Spirit. Okay, when it comes to your person, we got the world. Okay, is the overall energy. So this is all signs. It's talking about, like I said, this person is closing out old cycles, overcoming the personal challenges to open up the new doors and opportunities for themselves, right? Then we have the Queen of Pentacles showing up here, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It is talking about this person seeing you as their life partner. They want to come in and be your life partner. All right. Again, there's a death card, Scorpio energy. It is talking about, it says death and rebirth. So going through these changes, these transformations in order to have the change on the outside. So your person is doing the inner change in order to create the outer change. And then here's the lovers, Gemini energy, which is talking about you and this person coming together and vibing on every level, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Okay, this person's going to come in with the love offer, for those of you that, where you haven't met your soulmate yet, or for those of you where there was a false start between you and this person, they're coming back with an apology, okay? And the love offer. So take it as it resonates. That's not going to apply to everybody. If it's not your message, don't take it, okay? This has been slowly brewing with the Knight of Pentacles, Earth sign or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because you both have to work on yourself. And with the Knight of Cups, this person is going to come in with their heart on the sleeve and tell you, everything. Lay it all out on the line, all out on the table, and let you know exactly how they feel. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, so we got deception showing up here. So this is talking about, for those of you, with the soulmate, you don't know who your person is. This person is wearing a mask, but the reason why they're wearing a mask is because it's not time for you to know who they are yet. Some of you may already know who your person is, or you may think you have an idea of who it is, but they're wearing the mask until Spirit tells them it's time to take it off, okay? All right. We also have guidance. So this person is listening to their higher self, people that are around them that, they look up to, I guess, that have any type of wisdom for them. They could be listening to those people, and they are working on whatever lessons they need to learn in their life to be ready for the two of you to come together. Okay? All right. Okay, so see, they got a fucking Dusty and Crusty too, a clown, somebody who is extra that is trying to, like I said, continually, you got people on both sides of this connection that are trying to block y'all from coming together. All right. So we got 3 cards that fell for your person. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. We also have the Queen of Cups, which showed up for you, right? That Scorpio energy. And then we got the Tower again, which is Scorpio. So what Spirit is telling you, so I feel like both of you could have Scorpio placements in your chart. Okay, one of the both of you could have them. So with these 3 cards, Spirit is saying, again, just like you have a lot of love to give, this person does as well. Okay, they are preparing themselves for the Tower, for the two of you to come together, have this change, break down the old foundations, because they want the higher level of commitment with you. Okay, which is marriage or a long-term committed relationship. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, so we got sipping. Like I said, this is talking about they're Dusty and Crusty being nosy, trying to get all up in the business and see what's going on. Okay, so we also got heart to heart. It's talking about deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. You and this person are going to be talking about a lot of different things between the both of you. And I hear, could it be I'm falling in love? So for a lot of y'all, this may be the way that you fall in love with this person, because I told you they're already in love with you. So when you get deep and you have these discussions and things like that, because you're an air sign, Libra, and a lot of times that's the number one way you connect with people is like mentally. So you got to be like mentally attracted to your person. A lot of you, okay, it could be different for everybody, but that's what I pick up when because I'm air too. I have Aquarius, and like I told you in Vedic, I'm Libra. So with we got the kinky ways card. So you and this person. Spirit is saying y'all gonna bring out each other's kink, whatever that is. It's different for everybody. It says fantasies and fetishes. You're gonna be sexually open with this person, and they're gonna be with you and looking to explore. So your person like kink, Libra. That is not everybody's message, but for some of you they do. Then we got a light bulb moment, and it says sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. So this person is like, this tower moment that is occurring in their life is going to bring a lot of insight into what they need to know and how they need to move, the changes they need to make, so on and so forth. Okay, all right, let's move on. We're going to talk about the relationship next. Bone chicken wow wow. Libra, Libra, Libra. The whips and the chains, huh, Libra? All right, here we go. Hold on, I want to do it a little bit more. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. So there's the Four of Pentacles. We talked about this earlier, right? Needing to open yourself up emotionally. This is in the connection. Spirit is requiring you to do this because you sometimes this card comes up for you, Libra, the fact that you need to open up, okay? Because you've been hurt. We get it, but this is what you want. So if it's what you want, it's going to require you to face your fears when it comes to opening up, okay? All right, then we got the Nine of Cups here. It is talking about you and this person seeing each other as your wish fulfillment, right? And with the Knight of Swords, they're going to come in out of nowhere. So this is, of course, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They could have air placements as well. They could ride a motorcycle because I see this person running towards the motorcycle, okay? And they're being guided by spirit because there's the bird right there. So like I said, when it's time, they're coming. Then you got this Dusty and Crusty with the Five of Pentacles. This could talk about you and your person needing to come in from out of the cold. But I feel like this is talking about the Dusty and Crusty because you have detached yourself. You are no longer their battery. So that's why they look like this. You see? Because they were siphoning off of you. You are moving forward. You and this person, when you come together in this relationship, it is talking about the both of you moving forward from rough waters into calmer waters. And you see, Spirit is pulling the boat along. So this is, you're being guided the whole time. You're never by yourself. Even if it feels like it, you're never alone. And with the Ace of Swords, there's going to be a lot of communication between the two of you, a lot of truth telling. All right. The both of you are, like I said, going to have some deep, deep conversations. And with the Ace of Pentacles, again, long-term, stable, and committed relationship. Let's clarify. Okay, so we got two cards that fell here. Hold on. Ooh. We have this running card, which is talking about the old status quo of your relationships, like a lot of people running from you. And then we got this new one, right? The soulmate, commitment, you and this person coming together. And it says marriage, promises, fidelity. So Spirit is telling you this or that. Which one you want, right? Which one you want? Are you going to open yourself up with the Four of Pentacles to have this? Or are you going to keep yourself shut down and have this? The choice is yours. That's what they're telling you. Okay, then the cards that fell, there are four cards that fell. We first have the Ace of Cups. This is talking about, a brand new relationship. But first and foremost, it's talking about the love that the both of you have to have for yourselves. Like I tell you, what is inside the cup is for you. What is on the outside, the overflow, that's what you're giving to each other. All right? Let's clarify. Ooh, hold on one second. Okay, when it comes, these cards fell on the floor. These are your cards too. We got numbing and extra, the dusty and crusty, like I said, trying to block it. They're trying to stop you from loving yourself, stopping your person from loving themselves, trying to stop the connection from coming together. Okay? But they can't stop what is being ordained by God with the My Boo card. So this is talking about official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. All right? This connection is going to be very harmonious between the both of you. All right? But it's going to require awareness. No more lying. You ain't gonna be able to lie to this person. They're gonna see straight through you. You're gonna see straight through them. Okay, when they're not being honest. This is about you taking off the mask, being aware of who you truly are, so you can be yourself in this connection. You're not gonna be able to do the shit you used to do, because we all grew up performing and wearing masks because we were told that our authentic selves were not good enough. So this is about you coming to Jesus and realizing, okay, no, that's not true. Okay, either this is good enough or you can get on. Okay? All right, so we got fed up showing up here as well. So it says over it, not having it, frustrated. I feel like you're just frustrated with the status quo when it comes to your life. But again, we talking about the joy, right? You finding your joy, you finding your happiness and not putting it on a person, place, or a thing. Okay? It's about the relationship you have with yourself and the choices that you make that are going to take you towards closer to your happiness. So, like I said, if you don't like where you live in, start to make a plan to get up out of there, figure out where you want to go and go. All right. If you somebody that you always wanted to travel, you know, schedule something that's within your budget and start to make moves. Start to identify as the type of person that's going to do the things that are going to make you happy. Because a lot of you are sitting in an identity where you just expect it to just be a dry life, okay? A hard knock life. I hear it's a hard knock life for us. That's what I hear. So a lot of y'all, you just assuming, okay, it's been that way all this time. It's just gonna continue to be that way, but it's not. It's the choices that you make. Just like I tell you, if you're from the light or you're from the dark, it has to do. It's not the person, it's the choices you making every day. So if you making choices to do light things from the light, to help people, to be good to people, be good to yourself, that's you coming from the light. But if you choosing to do stupid shit like these other people we talk about, then of course you're going to identify as from the dark. Okay. All right. So next card we have showing up here is the Fool. So this is about you getting ready to take the leap of faith when the time comes. Okay, so that's why you're getting into this and learning how to love yourself, right? Because it's about you graduating from these things that you're learning from the ways in that you're healing, so you can level up and use this wisdom, put it to the test when it comes time for you to step into this connection with this person. Because I keep telling you, everything you're afraid of, you just need to get ready to fucking face it in this collective. If you want to be in this relationship and you want your life to be better, you're gonna have to face all your fears. You can't keep running. Okay. The outcome card is the Two of Cups, which is talking about you and this person being soulmates, coming together, strong connection and mutual attraction, right? And then and then we got the person trying, the people trying to block, right? They nosy, spreading rumors, gossiping, and then SOS coming in with the fucking the stories, playing the violins. Oh my God, I can't believe you don't want to do this and do this and do that, but you need to be in your black sheep mode. That's what Spirit is telling you. Rebelling, going against expectations, defying norms. This is about you, where you stop listening to other people, Libra, and you ask Libra, what the fuck is gonna make Libra happy, and then that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Because you can't keep living your life for other people. Because every day that you do that, you're gonna still be unhappy, and every day that passes, you're never going to get it back. So if you want your life to be better, you're going to have to just start making different decisions starting today. Okay? All right, let's move on. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. What I hear, like I said, it don't have to be a hard knock life. It might have been in the beginning, but it don't have to end up that way. That is what you're being told. Okay, let's see what's going on. Hey, Lucky Kate. All right. Okay, here we go. We got procrastinating, right? So it says, don't make someone wait around too long, Libra. They may give up on you. So when this person comes in, don't be procrastinating. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with telling somebody that you're interested in them. I told you, it's about you not latching on. And you like I said, you have to figure out, like I've told you before, figure out what the point of no return is for you, where if you do a certain thing or you show up a certain way or you do, whatever way, whatever the thing it is, if you do that and when you do that, it's going to make it exponentially more difficult for you to detach yourself from somebody. Don't do it. Hold off from it. Okay? Hold off from it. So if you somebody that like to do everything for everybody, you're going to have to back up and just focus on yourself and just allow this person to show you who they are. Okay. All right. Then we have age issues. It says you feel too old or too young to date or have issues with your partner's age. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Nobody, like I told you, you could look, let me tell you this. There's always gonna be something. All right. Other people are gonna have a problem with this. So that's why you don't need to have a fucking problem with it. All right. You are the age that you are. Your person is the age that they are. It is what it is. Just let it go. Because to me, that's stupid shit. As long as you are, like I told you, as long as this ain't no kiddie stuff, right? And you are of consenting age and your person is, and you both love each other. Everybody, everybody's on the same page when it comes to how your relationship run, and you not doing nothing, you ain't hurting nobody. Live your fucking life. That's what Spirit is telling you. Stop allowing this type of shit to fuck you up. It's like crazy. This is like you making up reasons, like procrastinating. This is making up reasons. Okay? It's you putting up blocks in your own life and then not talking. Spirit is telling you you aren't communicating your needs clearly. You need to discuss how you feel. You're a damn air sign. That is what you do. You communicate. So this is the one place, this relationship with this person is the one place that you need to be making sure you setting your boundaries, you letting this person know how you feel, all of these things. You got to do that. You have to do that. You have to move differently than the way you used to, Libra, if you want this to work out. Okay? All right. Let's get some messages. Let's see what they want to tell you. Okay, your person is telling you you're the only one who manages to calm down their inner beast. So this is somebody, when they get heated, you're going to be the only person that's able to calm them down. You appear often in my dreams, okay? Then we've got, I find your inner wisdom really attractive, okay? It was only in my dreams, only in my dreams. That's Debbie Gibson. As real as it may seem. Okay, I want to make you mine. Okay, you're the best thing that's happened to me, that's ever happened to me. So let's see, get the oracle card. Okay, we have explore. All right, it says take a ride and explore new scenery with or each other's. Take a ride and explore new scenery or each other's inner thoughts. Okay. Then we have, oh, watch out. There's what is it? Girls, you know you better watch out. Some girls or guys are only about that thing, that thing, that thing. Lauryn Hill. It says, this is a warning message. Be aware of gossip, envy, and jealousy. Someone or something is trying to stand in the way of this connection. Okay? For some of you, you blocking your own self with some of the shit you're doing. Okay? With you not being aware of yourself and talking about what you need to talk about and not closing yourself off, procrastinating, all these things. You have to look at the ways you shooting your own self in the foot, Libra. Okay? All right, Libra, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you like to book a personal reading or you want me to read you at the end of any of my lives, information is in the description box below. It's the same link. If you want memberships, go to the join button where the subscribe button normally is. Click on it. It's got levels and pricing. Please have a good day, a good rest of your week. Thank you so much for being here with me, whether you're here during the live or you're here later. Love y'all. Stay balanced, Libra. Bye.